Hi guys, welcome back to this channel. I hope you are doing well and I hope that you are keeping safe. If this is your first time joining us on this channel, you are welcome. So on this channel, I plan on filming about my faith. I plan on filming about all things self-development. I plan on filming also about relationships. So if that sounds like something that you are interested in, please make sure you click the subscribe button below. Absolutely free, and please make sure you also turn on the notification bell as well, so that will notify you whenever we upload a new video. Okay, so guys, today I wanted to share with you an experience I had a while ago, and as you can see from the title, I did 11 days fasting. Wait, so 11 days fasting, 2 days fasting, right? So you're probably wondering, why in the world would anyone want to not eat for such a long period of time, right? So for me, right, again, remember this is my experience, so please take everything I'm saying, understand that this is my experience, okay? So I decided to embark on this few days fasting because I wanted a deeper relationship with God, and I needed God to kind of speak on a particular situation. And I realized that the only way I could do that was to create time to really spend a lot of time with Him. And I know a lot of people have their own, ideas, or they have their own views when it comes to fasting and all that. But again, this is my experience. Now, I'm sharing this to kind of help someone out there. I'm not sharing this so that you can be like, oh my God, wow. No. I'm sharing this because I know some of you out there, you might genuinely want to spend that time with God, or maybe you're asking God for something, you need clarity in a situation, or sometimes you could just feel led to just go on, fasting. It's happened before, And also I want to mention that fasting is not something that you just do for 3 days in a year or 4 days in a year as a Christian, because I'm a Christian, if you didn't know. Fasting is a lifestyle, and you need your flesh to kind of just be pushed and suppressed. You need, because I don't know about you, but for me, oh my gosh, my flesh will be telling me, do this, do that, do that, do that, and if you're not careful, you can easily just miss it. Because I feel like sometimes the enemy knows that you're supposed to do something, and he will send someone that moment that you've decided that, okay, I'm going to fast today. He will now send someone to annoy you. He will send someone to cause an argument. That your favorite food, if you're Nigerian, jollof and plantain all the way. The day that you said, I want to fast, that's the day your favorite food will be prepared or given to you for free. So I just wanted to kind of put that out there. So I kind of want to go through the days with you, because I feel like if you've not done a long stretch, you want to know what it's like, maybe I'll just get into it. So the first day for me, I think, was a bit hard, because obviously first day, I think my body was like, okay, what is going on? Why is this girl not feeding us? What is actually happening, right? So the first day, when the first day ended, I was like, whew, right, thank God. Second day came, I was like, whew, okay, this is really hitting hard, The third day, this was when I started to know that, something's really going on. So I think I was trying to walk down the stairs, and then I started feeling a bit, dizzy, when your body starts moving forward and start moving backward. I started feeling that, right? And that's when I realized that my physical body was getting weak. At that point, I couldn't, if I looked in the mirror, I couldn't tell that, oh my God, my body is getting weak. But inside, I felt like there was no energy, And it's so funny because, if you're on fasting or whatever, you'll be very quick to do something. Maybe you shout at someone, whatever. But when you're fasting, you don't even have energy. Before you say, before you want to raise your voice at someone, you don't even have the energy to do it. That's why I feel like this is something that my dad taught me since I was very young. He, even though when I was very young, I didn't really always would say to me like, make sure you fast, make sure you pray before doing this and that. And I think now I really appreciate that, because now I think I have better understanding and I can definitely maybe appreciate the results more now, you know. So thank you, Dad. Shout out to you. Thank you for teaching me that. So back to kind of my experience and all that. So, you know, as the day was going, my body was getting weaker and weaker and weaker. And I remember there was one particular day where I had to go and do something. I had to go to someone's house to do something. And I remember that day, oh my God. So the person's house was on a hill and I've never been there before. So I didn't even know it was going to be up a hill. If I knew, I would have stayed in my house. So to get to the person's house, I had to walk up a hill. To run back home, I had to walk down a hill, right? And I was thinking to myself, what kind of pain is this? Because trust me, guys, in that moment, I think I was starting to feel really weak. And sorry guys, my camera died, so I had to kind of move position. If the devil's a liar, I'm going to continue with this story. So I'm going to just share quick tips on how you can actually do your own fast and what you should do and probably what you shouldn't do, because I feel like this story is to help others as well, you know, and also to kind of let you know that it actually can be done. Yes, you can fast for extended period of time and, you know, have an encounter with God. It is possible. I've had it happen to me and you can have it happen to you as well. But I also want to note here and put a disclaimer out here that if you have like a health condition or you are undergoing treatment or you are on medication for whatever, please make sure that you consult with your doctor before you embark on any kind of fast. Please make sure, because we want to be safe as well. Yes, we love Jesus, he's amazing, but we also want to be safe. So let me quickly, because I feel like my something's about to die, so let me quickly say this. So the first tip I would give is you have to pray when you're fasting. Please, if you don't like to pray, then there's no point. Don't even bother fasting, because you just go on hunger strike. You just be starving yourself for no reason. Prayer, yeah, I'm going to start talking really fast as well, because again, so prayer is so important. You have to pray. You have to pray and pray and pray. Now let me quickly share this story. So I was washing dishes, right, and I was thinking to myself like, oh, I haven't heard from a friend in a couple of days, because we usually talk every single day. And I was like, oh, I wonder if they're okay and whatever, blah blah blah. And you know, something said to me like, well, if you just communicate with them, text them, call them, you will find out the information you need, or you will find out, you know, how they're doing, if they're okay and all that kind of stuff. And you know, it's the same thing with God, right? If you do not communicate with him or spend time with him, you won't be able to hear what he's saying, you know. And you know, in the Bible, God always says like, oh, Abraham, my friend, and all that kind of stuff. And whenever I hear those things, like, oh, Abraham, my friend, I realize that that title friend is not just given to everyone. Like, he was calling Abraham his friend because Abraham actually walked with God. Like, they were communicating. God spoke, Abraham listened. Abraham spoke, God listened. Like, it was a two-way thing. And that really stuck with me. I'm like, okay, you have to pray. So if you want to embark on any kind of fasting, you know, half a day, a full day, 2 days, 3 days, please make sure that you're constantly praying. Now, another thing I've learned in this small year of my, you know, walk with God is it's not just praying a lot in the morning and then praying a lot in the evening. It's like a constant thing throughout the thing. And one thing that I've even started to do now is, as you are going about your day, you can be talking. You can just mumble under your breath. Honestly, someone like maybe that stands close to me might hear like, oh my God, what's she saying? I don't care, I'm talking to my Father. And you know, one thing I actually tried one time was pretend that I'm on the phone to someone, but I'm actually praying and I'm actually talking to God. So for example, oh, hello, hey Dad, how are you doing, Dad? Yes, you know, I feel really stressed out, please, and I got that from a Monzara movie I watched. I can't remember the name of it, but I remember it was a Monzara movie I watched, and there was a girl in the movie and she did that, and I thought, that is so cute, you know. So instead of calling and moaning to a friend or something, pick up your phone and pretend you're talking to God, and you're actually talking to God anyway, you know. So that's another tip. Please make sure that you pray, okay, constantly. If you're watching this, right, and you're like, oh God, I cannot pray for more than 2 minutes, I can't pray for more than 3 minutes, it's a process. Like for me, it was a process, honestly speaking. Even with the whole fasting thing, it was a process for me. I didn't just wake up one day and start fasting for, no, it's a process. But you have to be motivated. You have to. What ended up happening during that fast was I got clarity on the situation. I had like an encounter with God. So many things just happened, and every time I think about it, I'm like, imagine if it was like longer. Imagine if it was, you know, what commitments I had in my life, I wasn't really able to extend it, you know. But I mean, I don't want to be ungrateful. I'm grateful for that time I had, you know, with God and everything. And I'm also trusting God that He creates space and He creates time for me to also have that kind of an encounter with Him again, you know, where I can just say, okay, for the next 30 days. Oh my God. Second tip I would give to you is let people know that you're fasting. Now, this is extremely important, especially for people who you are living with your parents. Make sure they know, because you cannot just wake up one day and not eat breakfast, lunch, dinner. Don't frighten them. Don't make them think there's something wrong. Just tell them that, oh, I feel like going on a one-day fast. I feel like going on whatever. Tell them so they can help you as well. Because what I ended up doing in my fast was, after like a few days, the taste of water just started, you know, feeling somehow in my mouth. So what I did was I got orange juice and mixed it with water. So a lot of water, small orange juice, a lot of water, just to kind of spice it up a bit. LOL. But yeah, so that is my experience with fasting. Sorry that I'm kind of talking really fast. It's just my battery's about to die, so So yeah, that's my experience with fasting. I had an amazing time and a refreshing time with God's presence, and I would genuinely encourage you to also make that time out for God as well. This video is not to kind of make anyone, you know, see me in a different light or whatever. It's not that deep. It's not about me. Like, I don't want you to be like, oh my God, she really did that. It's not that deep. Honestly, you can do it, and you can even do more. That's it. You can even do more by the strength of the Holy Spirit. You can do more, okay? So I want to challenge you to spend time with God, you know, even if you don't even have to do like a full day or 3 days, or, you know, you can just say, okay, for this weekend, like this Saturday afternoon, I'm going to dedicate it to God. You know, I'm going to stay in my house, pray, turn on worship music, sing, pour my heart out to God. And you know, God appreciates those things. And I want to say this as well, I'm also very careful, you know, when I say things, because I feel like sometimes people can take it out of context. When I'm cooking in the kitchen, even if there's someone around, sometimes I just I don't play worship music, I just sing myself. And as I sing, it's like God is waiting for you to come to a particular spot in your house, because He knows that that's the place that you worship or you speak to Him the most, you know. And I clocked on this recently, like, okay, when the presence, let me stop, because I feel like some people are just lost at this stage. But anyway, you'll not be lost in Jesus' name. Let me know what you think in the comment section. Have you fasted before? If you have other tips, I actually have other tips, but I don't want to make this video too long. So if you have other tips, please share it in the comment section, so other people who watch this video, they can also see it. And also, if this video have added some value to you in some way, shape or form, please click the like button, okay? And if you watched it to this, you know, part and you have not subscribed, honey, baby, support the ministry. Oh my gosh, please make sure you click that subscribe button and also turn on the notification bell as well, so that you can get updates on, you know, new videos and things like that. Make sure you keep staying safe, wear your mask, use your alcohol gel, wash your hands very well, like everything, you know, and I'll see you next week, Saturday. Bye.